So, raise your hand if you ever heard of this movie. Anyone? Someone is back. I start with a question. Had it not been for the trailer shown before the Kaisa season 3 preview, um, that was before the screening started, I would not have heard of this movie. Actually, honestly, well, yeah, probably. When I walked up to the screening for the preview, I looked at more about the movie up, and when I saw the name of Mamura Hoshoda, which is the movie's director, I got even more confused about lack of marketing because this is the sure he's no Hayao Miyazaki or Makoto Shinkai, but he's still a fairly big name in the anime scene as he's the director for stuff like Wolf Children, Girl Who Leaps from Time, or more recently, Belle. So, but anyway, flash forward a couple of months, and I finally got the chance to watch the movie. And I got to say, where was the marketing? I'm getting ahead of myself. So let's take a few steps back. Scarlet follows let's go with the synopsis. Scarlet follows the prince Inset by the same name, the daughter of Hamlet in the kingdom of Denmark, who is out for revenge against her uncle who killed his father. But anyway, if there wasn't obvious by the synopsis, and one of the main influences by this movie is Hamlet. I mean, it's taking place in Denmark. King of the father of Scarlet is named Hamlet. I mean, they even mentioned the whole wanted to put the poison in the ear and all that jazz. But then again, it also shouldn't be that surprising since Belle was heavily influenced by Beauty and the Beast. The animation in this movie was the thing that stood out the most. And I'm not saying, and that's not a bad thing. I don't know, didn't look as something that I've seen ever before, but if I had to make a comparison, it looked a more evolved, a more updated type of animation than what Studio Orange have with their work on Beastars and the Trigun remake. So that for being yes, this is a 3D animated movie, but it's a gorgeous 3D animated movie. Aside from the script being influenced by Hamlet, what made me think about this movie is have anyone read or seen The Brothers Lionheart, and or read it for that matter? The one of the famous children books by Astrid Lindgren, the Swedish children author. I say it makes me think of that because it dwells into a lot of similar themes, like fear, um, tyranny, and well, not wanting to fight and all that. Yes, it makes sense if you've seen the work and all. The voice work for this movie is fantastic on all fronts. Uh, if you talk about the Japanese, the original version as in the Japanese voice work, since that's which is the one I saw. How the dub is, I have no clue because I didn't see that one. There wasn't a dub version available in the theaters, even if I wanted to. But as someone have seen his previous work in both the Japanese sub and English dub, I can if there that dub work is anything to go by, and when I say dub work, I'm saying the English dub. It will probably be excellent, like everything else. This is a movie worth watching. It's grand in scale, it's personal as heck, and it's a gorgeous movie to say the very least. And it, I'm, I'm even more baffled. And like I said before, why they didn't get this movie as much of a marking as it deserved. Sure, it's not. Again, he might not be a Makoto Shinkai or Hayao Miyazaki, but he's still a big name. I mean, Bell, for example, was a big freaking deal. But anyway, if anyone would be interested in a spoiler review, I would happily apply and do that down the line. One of my co-hosts were, or should I say, are potentially going to watch it in the cinema soon. So maybe we could do it like a um, regular podcast episode then. But that's just a big maybe if that he would be able to do so. But anyway, have you seen Scarlet? If so, I would love to hear that. Hear what you thought. Please just keep the comments spoiler free for the case someone is interested in the movie. And well, check the comment section. Well, with that said, have it awesome, everyone, and keep on watching or reading. And like what you heard, please like and subscribe. Have it awesome. Peace.